I saw your comment.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know if you're referring to my base or your map. I hope your map.
Both.
Otherwise, minus points.
Both.
That's ice. Okay.
At what time is Cup of the Day? It starts in 10 seconds.
That time. Okay, he did block off the inside line at the end.
Yeah, pretty much now. Correct. Oh, that's a white isolate.
GranaDy missing an ice map again. Can't believe it.
Oh, he's not here today?
Nope. Kinda slow. I think this is a rather easy ice map, to be honest.
There's Yannick's platform cup today.
Won't have time, but maybe it would be fun at some point.
Oh.
Yeah, there will not be much that I can still improve, I think. Very simple map.
Who built it? Lemmy. 42.4.
If that's the GPS, I'm gonna go and watch that, I think.
Yeah, I think I will also watch it.
I can see it. I can definitely see it. Yeah, it's not press forward, but who makes these kind of GPSs? Why do you need to turn slightly to the left? Like, seriously.
It feels so slow, that section. The uphill and short dirt patch and after the third isolate around.
For some reason Ghost Plus Plus is not working for me with the GPS. Just gonna watch it again.
For me it worked.
There's a few tiny details that will be important.
For that gear.
I think you will need to be close to this. Like at 42 at least, for sure.
Probably. Another captured gear. Yeah. 43-4. Obviously not enough on ice. But at least I can nicely compare.
That's true.
How many cup of the day do you have? You mean wins or how many I played? But I assume wins, then it's 23. Plus 2 or 3 PC only wins. Ja. It's gonna require this one run. Yeah, some turns are just magically faster than on my other runs, and then you combine everything. Okay, my
I
first
had the
cycle.
run, but I clipped the end. God damn it.
Oh, not great. Is Lars streaming after Cup of the Day? Is a question in my chat.
Yeah, don't ask that in Mario's shit. That's rude.
But are you?
I mean, I am, yes. But I don't like those kind of comments.
But I'm also
Like, I might
streaming.
joke about it, but...
I'm also streaming, guys. Also after Cup of the Day. Oh god. Why does it have to be ice? Of course, want to show the fun gameplay today. But on ice, this is like a tough goal. I mean, it's tough on many tracks now. But it's sometimes more like a focus issue. But here, it can also be a skill issue, easily.
For Discovery, this map was really nice, but now it's something else.
This was a great last corner. That doesn't help me fully though, because I was behind at the beginning.
Fair enough.
That is unfortunate. Ah, this was such a great run. That's exactly what I wanted. But it only needs this one ice slide that goes to tide.
It's one turn combination that I just cannot do. I lose so much there. The left into right after the dirt uphill.
Yeah, this is where I also just...
The problem is I feel like I need to release there, but if I release I slide out. So I don't know. In the left.
This is the one turn where I also had one slide out, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, you just have to slide out for the line, kind of. I don't know. Like, you have to risk it. I feel like.
Ah, stuck in ice slide. Yeah, the turn combination that you meant, the right slide is for me the problem. I'm getting a great exit out of it. At least so far.
For me a little bit as well, but for me it's always the left. Like, I always go too wide in the left, so I can't even try the right after.
No.
Probably only need like 210, and I get those in the start, in the first 2 turns. Just have to survive then. Okay, I can gain like half a second if I get that turn combination good. Just have to get that now.
Ah, shit, that clip. Come on. That was nice. And the turn combination.
Fucked up the end. Had it. And then I improved by 300s. Fantastic.
Oh man, it's always the same part. It was so good. Until then. And this way I can gain a lot on my PB still as well. At the moment I'm not surviving runs. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I'm div 2 or div 3, I would say. Just one div 1.
Dude! Now I missed my PB by 300s. Drove the same time 3 times already. Only need like 210 or something. So free.
That's not gonna be enough. This is, however,
No!
Div 2.
Oh, come on. I had it. I was half a second ahead and I stood out. Oh, come on.
Ah, we can play
It was
together.
so good.
I at least went into Div 2 with my last try. But it was not really a great last try.
Man.
Hagen also joins. Not done.
I don't know, this kind of map is like too easy, but then not easy enough as well. Because there's one turn that's just shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it required basically a sub. 42 seconds time.
That's what I said when I watched the GPS. You need a 42.
And I know exactly that this right slide into the uphill road, that this was the issue for me. Because
Yeah,
in the
they
GPS...
just make it without sliding out for some reason, but I don't know why they don't slide out. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm always way too long, angled too strong to the right, so that before the road starts, I'm basically aiming to the right wall. So my standard issue, like, they somehow managed in the GPS to go super tight through the corner, but don't have that issue with the access. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of like the things that just don't work for me for some reason on ice, they just work for them. Like, I'm driving the same lines, like I have the same racing lines as them, but it just doesn't work as well. Like, they can just go more inside. They just have more grip, it feels like. I don't know. They never get those kind of slowdowns on ice.
Do you think you will try for Div 1 time now? In the no elimination round?
I'm just loading into the server.
Achso. Yeah, then you won't, because it's already...
Yeah, probably not. The problem for me is a little bit the very first turn. It should be probably fine. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes.
I drove a PB. I drove a PB myself. Not enough for Div 1. Only a small PB.
And nobody enough for Div 1 here in Div 2.
Yeah, actually nobody drove a Div 1 time now.
I feel like they barely have to release to get out of the ice lights. I don't know.
Yeah, in the GPS I think he basically had always the correct angle that he could just accelerate and let the car do it itself.
Yeah. I did drive for Div 1 time though, but with obviously respawning at 30 seconds in.
Ja, no, gut.
Although I don't know if it was. It was a 42.998. I don't know what the cutoff was.
Yeah, it was a Sivo something.
Yeah, okay, then it was Div 1. But obviously it was with a respawn at the start. Let's do it proper now in this round. Yeah, if I get this through, this is easy Div 1 pace. I did not get this through. Oh, what the hell was that?
There's a Div 1 time by Rampen. And yeah, Rampen is usually also a name that we see in Div 1. And before henkisme is again on the server where I am. I didn't see his name yet. But, oh no, he is here! It's so typical, henkisme is literally never Div 1 on ice. But when I'm not Div 1 myself, then he's always joining me. No matter what Div I am in, he is there on ice. That's crazy. The other ice map that we had lately, I actually got Div 1, where you and GranaDy were also missing. I had that one run. That was good enough. That was dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the fast lines on this map just don't flow for me for some reason. I don't know. Like safe lines flow for me on this map, but they're just too slow. Like it felt actually, like this map felt really good for the first like 3-4 minutes. Also Rampe now on yellow, obviously.
Peck is in Div 1, apparently.
Heck?
No.
Ah, fuck.
Actually, I'm surprised. I wouldn't believe, even though he's a world-class player, I would really believe that he would just randomly join an Ice Cup of the day and immediately get Div 1.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit offended by that right now, to be honest. I wouldn't think that he would play much ice. Especially stuff like this, but I don't know. Guess you can learn that fast enough if it's this simple.
Wait. No way, he's in our Div. He's in our Div, not Div 1.
Okay, then I feel better. Yeah, I see him now as well.
Hey Kanchika, are you then? Which Div are you then?
Everybody is skill checked here. Maybe like only, I don't know, maybe Yannex is Div 1, but otherwise, probably nobody.
Ach, you didn't play Kanchika, okay. I kinda interpreted your pack is also here as if you are maybe Div 1 and pack is with you. So I understood that, like that. Okay. Even though you didn't write it, you are Div 1, I just somehow thought so.
Could be Div 1, it wasn't the great... Ah, never mind, I clipped. Oh, it's... I looked a little bit, by the way, with here, Formula 1 Fantasy, which drivers would be good to pick right now. There's really not that many who will gain money. Because you really only need one bad race in the last 3 to be losing, I feel like. Even people who make positive points will lose for some reason. Which is really weird.
Did you figure out how your team's money changed with having this chip activated?
I don't know if the money changed. What I do know is that it reverted me to the team that I used in the previous race,
yeah,
not the team that I had
know.
selected. Yeah, but it's weird though, because I like beforehand, I spent like money to swap out people. Like I swapped out Gasly, for example,
Pack on orange.
who was very bad.
Yeah.
I swapped out Gasly, and only then, a few days later, did I decide, okay, I'll use this chip, you know?
Yeah.
And then it reverted everything back from that week, which I didn't know. Like, I thought maybe the 2 free transfers I get at the start would still count, but yeah, they don't. Which, I mean, I guess that's better. I just kind of wanted to cheat the system, but I guess that is a better system, to be honest.
How expensive is Color Printer?
4.5, it's a no-brainer.
Oh, perfect. Because I was so worried with Duin. Okay.
Is it the same as Duin then? But yeah, I mean everybody will
Also
put in
Duin lost a lot
Color
in the
Printer, I
last races, so I don't know how low he dropped, but it should be... Yeah, he shouldn't be under that. Oh wait, it's close. Oh, that's the right corner, guys, that's the right corner. Oof. Wait, was that close suddenly?
Easy. That's surprising, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just talking and it was never close, but now on an ice in Div 2, what? A second only? I mean, okay, it's an easy map, yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy for us.
Just swap Bortoleto
So
with Cola Pinto, good call. I think you wanna have both. Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the thing is that Bortoleto will maybe lose money. Yeah, can he lose even more money?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's also just making minus points and stuff. Like, he's just really actually bad to pick. Like, it's a wasted slot. It's just, you have to pick it because you have to have 5 drivers.
I'm out. I slid out. The one time that I was to inside and you can just not do anything on ice, it's just you're so limited in saving it.
At least in that turn.
Yeah, this is
it's
the
so
one
high
turn
on the
where it can
RPM.
happen, yeah.
Yeah. It's another close round. Like, it was even better than the previous round, I think, because the winning time was better now.
This was also a slide out that just took 3 seconds and I got grip again.
But we were really quick. I think there were a lot of people who didn't join at the start. But yeah, I need to swap out Gasly 100% because he's making minus 0.6 every single race now. Because he had a crash or like a DNF or something, I don't know.
Can you guys tell me
Oh yeah,
if
he had that
there's-
crash at the start.
Can you guys tell me if there is a Div1 streamer? Yannick's maybe?
Yeah, great.
And Hagen as well. You guys only waited to beat me and then you immediately want to go out. It's a 1v1 with you and Hagen for somewhere in red.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know. I was a little bit too inside, so I had to tap release.
Oh, you beat him. If there was more trophies for top 16, you would actually get him.
Amazing.
Also, Tunub was ahead. He's shown wrong now in the leaderboard for me. Lingo. Ah yeah, Lingo. Okay. Then we do our double stream again. But maybe not yet already. It's still too long. Yeah, also I actually have also now the issue. Like there is just no way for me. I need all these most cheap drivers so that I can afford the expensive ones. But yeah, all these cheap drivers crashed in the last race, which was the big issue for me. Oh god, Emlan might be lucky again, that cannot be. I cannot really switch away from them. Oh, Astronaut? Sano? What is Sano doing? Oh god, he must have crashed the inside. Emlan even 10th, not even yellow, not even orange. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult now because I I cannot really get away from these cheap drivers unless I actually change Mercedes to Haas or something like that. Yeah, then I could get away from them, but normally I cannot. And now they all had a DNF last race, so they all will actually lose money. Like especially Bierman is a problem now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out Bearman as well. Like I probably have to pay -10, but it's fine.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know if I can really put him out and get someone else in. I have to see if that's actually possible, but I don't think so. I mean, maybe Lawson. But the thing is, Bearman probably already lost a lot of money. Oh, Pack. Pack again on orange. Cannot be. But Emerald out. Will you watch Eurovision news? That's tomorrow, I guess, right? I don't know if I watch there a lot live from... I mean, maybe a bit. I mean, Germany has actually maybe more chances this time. Because Raab was handling it this year again. And usually we are about more successful when Stefan Raab is doing that stuff. Oh, Pack slid out. Seemingly it's also under the video on YouTube with the semi-final from Germany, there were a lot of positive comments, but you see that of course often. Like you only see the positive comments, also in the other years where we get 0 points. So yeah, actually Eurovision is like from a German perspective it's just so stupid. Because you can really have the feeling that just whole Europe hates us for whatever reason. Like it has nothing to do with the music, how many points nations get. It's all just political. That's like so stupid every single time. Like, oh wow, Ukraine won that one year. Yeah, how did that happen? And otherwise they have often like very neutral countries winning, like Sweden, Norway, Switzerland. No? Also it's always the same, it's so political, I don't know. And like Great Britain usually fucks up completely there with the amount of votes, and Germany as well. So it's not really like, I was interested in it for a while, but then at some point I thought like, yeah, why do I watch this and why do I always go with good hopes into this? When the hopes are immediately crushed and you get nothing. So yeah. But maybe there's a chance this time for at least a better position. We will see.
Okay, I'm gonna leave them now, so see you.
Oh, okay, see you. Are there more cups? Yes. Also after the cup of the day, I will play the track thing of the week. Then after the track thing of the week, I do the Melzi Cup. After the Melzi Cup, I do the Yannick's Platform Cup. And after the Yannick's Platform Cup, I switch over to a different game where I have a streamer race on Sunday. It's a different racing game called Rennsport. Rennsport basically translated, yeah, racing sport. That's a very creative name. And then, yeah, we'll show you guys this a little bit. There is then on Sunday evening a streamer race. This was a really good round. Holy shit! Out with a 0.4 in Div 2. Do you want to be jealous about some F1 stuff from me? Why would I be jealous? I will open now Div 1 and Div 2. Also on the one side we got Div 2 gameplay, On the other side, I open Lingo. I hope that he didn't stop streaming it. Lingo. Yeah, he's still there. Okay. Wait, this was only... Wow! Out with a .23. Did you see that? That's ja crazy. What's going on in Div 2? It was unwinnable. Like, okay, I drove also .2 in the beginning, and yeah, but you have to get this time exactly in that right round, and that is, of course, can easily not happen. Dancing damage, he's usually doing really good, but out here in Div 1, and there, yeah, everyone tries 42, no issue. We were at the Monza race. Yeah, I was twice at a Formula 1 race, but the last time of those two is quite long ago. But this is also such a close round, but it's just because the first place is bad. Only 23 wins now. 23 was out last round. Now it wins. Yeah, no, I was twice in Budapest, in Hungaroring, but that was around year 1998, 2000, around. Also very long ago. Okay, my name is I Am Will. Or let's say I Am Will, and I'm starting late. Because I like extra challenge. Yeah, nowadays I don't really know if it even makes sense. Also, I don't know if it... Like, since they changed the engines, you don't have that same feeling anymore that we had back then, I guess. Plus, you don't see the whole race that well. Plus, it's very expensive. At the moment, I'm struggling to find many arguments for actually visiting it live instead of just watching it on the TV. Just to the practice. Interesting idea. But also feels not completely right. Just for the boring moment. Oh, god, that was too early. But you see that henkisme is never Div 1, but he shows that he is doing good in knockout on ice. But sometimes he's even only Div 4. But he definitely always ends up in my Div. Super confusing. I think Lars was never at a Formula 1 race yet. There was a moment where the OK boys thought about doing together to visit a race in Spa, but then came Corona and so on, and yeah, it never happened. henkisme slid out. He respawned it, oh god. But that should be safe for never. He should never slide out. Ha. 42.88 is, however, also a pretty good time. It's a match PB, so. Yeah, true. All the team radios from Ferrari, you cannot hear them. Look how close this fight in Div 1 is. I will soon go full screen there, but look at how close this is, holy shit. And only ice players, like... Oh my god, Tastic just with the overtake. Burnt Bagels out with a .68. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let's go out here. Yeah, Coda is one of the top tracks in the calendar. Has everything, has the slow corners, the medium speed corners, and long straights, has elevation, and especially it plays a little bit with how wide the track is. Like, you can definitely always do a dive bomb in the hairpin before the long straight. Of course, you are then vulnerable afterwards. And in the slow section part, like usually slow section parts you cannot overtake, but this slow section part, it allows for side to side racing, and like you can always dive bomb to the inside in this one tight left turn. Like, it's very well made. Like, it's just a really good map for racing. I don't know this one left turn, the second to last in Kota. That is really blind. That is of course an interesting extra challenge. But I in Trackmania, for example, I don't like blind parts. And I played sometimes a Formula 1 race game, and yeah, this turn is then quite annoying. This is maybe the one part that is not, but on the other hand, it allows for a lot of risk as well, and allows for mistakes to happen. So that's the positive thing about it. Yeah, I mean, it's iconic, and it actually produced a lot of interesting races, the Red Bull Ring. Or I know it under the R1 Ring. But yeah, the track itself, it has elevation, that is good, but overall there isn't all too much on the track. No, it's not many corners. But every single corner kinda has an history. That's already the good thing again. And the two long straights with the Remus turn in between obviously also allows for battles nicely. Okay, Teuflum versus Andy Baguette. And I always say Andy Baguette is very, very good in finals. But he faces Teuflum. Teuflum is probably currently the best ice player, but he sometimes struggles under the pressure in a final situation. And as I said, Andy Baguette is just so good when it matters. Look at this. Oh, there's Teuflum though. But Andy Baguette he's just so good in finals. It's crazy. He just delivers every single time. Like his finals, no? He must have like a 90% win rate or something like that. Like every single time he's in the final, he's doing good and wins. Like, I also saw a loss. But it was one loss. And I saw a lot of wins. He must also come close to me in the total leaderboard of wins. I mean, where is he? Here at 11, probably 12 now, but he's coming.